More than ever, there's a hunger within enterprises for real-time information. That applies to sales data, production data, and now increasingly, it's spreading to location data. The ability to track people and vehicles can bring great benefits to Indian enterprises. Whether we're talking about a manufacturer that wants to figure out where its shipments are, or a bus service that wants to analyze the average speed of its vehicles. To find out firsthand what it's like to use location tracking and its benefits, we've invited Rubal Jain, CEO of Safexpress, and his CIO, Anjani Kumar, to share their experiences with us. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how critical is it for a logistics company like yourself to be able to track your vehicles?
Whether to track or not is, I would say, not an option anymore.
Oh, I see.
It's you have to track the vehicle. It's just the extent of tracking you are doing.
Okay.
That's the question. So I would rate it really high. I would say 9 to 10 actually.
We look at GPS in a very unconventional way than what most people assume what GPS is about.
Okay.
Yes, there is tracking. Yes, there is a ability to find where the truck may be at any point of time.
Right.
But that's not really what is needed. What is needed is being able to collate all that data.
Okay.
Use it over a longer period of time as well.
Okay.
And understand what, how the ground realities are.
Okay.
Where do we have more traffic
okay.
on specific periods? What areas should we avoid in the longer run? Where are the trucks actually taking detours from, and for how many days has that been happening? How does that affect the overall operations?
What are some of the benefits, according to you, in your ability to track vehicles?
So GPS helps us integrate with the operational system live. Also helps us give us more long-term views, over a month, over a year. We see trends, we understand where the major traffic is, where the new roads are coming up, where the new highways are, the new toll points are, the new places where vehicles are stopping.
Yeah.
Right, and it can help us plan our network around it, our hubs around it, understand where, where we can really tweak the operations
and improve it.
To add that even a percentage extra of efficiency.
Correct.
In this kind of a setup is actually a very huge
deal.
The biggest advantage is the tons of data which you get from the tracking.
Yeah.
And you could do a lot of analytics on top of it. So if the vehicle is stopping too frequently, or if the vehicle is stopping for more than 2 hours,
okay,
you get instant alert. Later you could analyze how was the trip,
okay,
looking at the data. Then you get that one, you get vehicle performance. You also get how is the turnaround time. So previously we didn't used to get when exactly is vehicle hitting in your warehouse area.
Okay.
And versus when it was unloaded. Now you get exact timing.
Okay.
Because you put geofencing on the map, and the moment a vehicle hits into geofencing area, you get the exact time.
Okay.
Apart from that, what you could also do is you could mobilize the workforces, because you exactly know when your vehicle is reaching, so you could mobilize the workforces to unload and load the vehicle, unload the next vehicle.
Where we really look for value out of it is the analytical side as well, plus helping integrate it very well with the system so that only the exceptions are reported. Right. So, for example, if a truck is expected in Mumbai at 6 p.m. As per daily schedule, if it's coming in at 6 p.m., nobody needs to be alerted because that's standard.
Correct.
If it is going to come in a little later, or if it is going to come in a little earlier, based on how traffic conditions could be, then sending out an alert to the manager in Bombay, giving him a little bit of a heads up that look, this vehicle is about to arrive or will arrive in XYZ time.
Right.
So prepare your team accordingly so that whenever it comes, you can unload it and move material faster. You can prepare for the next departure, that if there is a connecting vehicle from there and there is load in it, you can wait the extra half an hour and connect.
So you mentioned something about productivity. Can you give us an example of how analytics and GPS can help you make staff more productive?
Let's say a vehicle is coming from Ambala
to
Delhi.
Okay.
And then from Delhi, the vehicle has to go to Chennai.
Okay.
Another vehicle, it has to consignments have to connect it to Chennai.
Okay.
Now what happens is, once you have GPS, you exactly know at what time each of my truck is reaching,
Okay.
and truck has consignment for which places.
Okay.
So the hub managers could make a decision whether to hold this vehicle to Chennai, and thus you increase the load factor a lot.
Okay.
Also, you know exactly when the vehicle is going to arrive, so you could prepare your workforces and guys, don't go for lunch, don't go for break now.
Okay.
Let us do this, and then you could do a break.
As a CI who's actually done this, what are some of the challenges that you can suggest your other CI peers to watch out for if they try to implement GPS and location tracking?
First suggestion would be, get your objectives clear.
Okay.
What would you want to do? Are you only doing for ETA, or are you doing for the factors which I just mentioned? Vendor performance, vehicle performance, route optimization, load optimization, connecting vehicle decisions, real-time decisions. You have to identify all of them.
Okay.
Number two, most of the GPS service provider, what they do is they provide you access to the data through their cloud portals.
Okay.
Now you got to, of course, those are useful, but actual use of GPS comes when you could get that data into your environment, integrate with the ERP.
Wow.
Also put that data into your analytics mart.
Wow.
And with other things, you could put the analytics reports out of it.
Great. You know what? It's been lovely talking to you, and I've learned a lot in this conversation. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today.